my friends, Rinehart here. I've got my daughter Jazmyn, and we are back with another light painting adventure. So today we're going to be hiking McAfee's Knob. McAfee's Knob is an outcrop of rocks. It's one of the most iconic vantage points, you know, on the East Coast. I mean, it's known around the world. So hopefully we can make it up there in about 3.5 hours. So we're going to get on the trail and we'll check back in. Checking in. We're right about 2.5 miles. We've got about a little over 1.5 miles to go to the summit. We're at a pace of about 30 minutes a mile, so you can't ask for any better than that, especially with carrying this gear. You know, I've got 40 pounds on my back. But I just want to show you guys, like, look at the forest. Look at all the color, all the reds and the yellows and the oranges. It's just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that. So we should be at the summit for a great sunset. There's absolutely great color around, so I'm really excited about that. And then once the sun goes down, we're going to do some light painting right on McAfee's Knob. So really excited to see, you know, what transpires this evening. I hope we get an epic sunset, and you know, we'll definitely be doing some light painting. So what do you think, Jazz, so far? Good. Good? Let's do this. So we're going to check back in at the summit, so we'll see you there. So we had to take a break because the last mile, you heard it, has been dun 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 dun. You know what? But just hiking and being out here, and I can't help but sometimes feel bad in a sense that there's so much suffering and there's so much hurt, and there's wars and mass shootings and stuff going on in the world, and yet we are out here just enjoying this beauty. And I just wish that more people could have that experience and experience things like this, and just get out there and experience life and the good of life, and just, you know, take in all the beauty around. And I think if more people would do that, it might be a little bit better of a place in a world to live, wouldn't you say? So I just couldn't help but think that, you know, just hiking and spending time with my daughter and being out here and just being surrounded by all this beauty, and just get out there. Just, you know, whoever watches this, whoever sees this, just have these experiences and have these adventures, and just be part of your environment, and you'll live a happier and more productive and healthier life for sure. So just wanted to throw that out there. But I think we're almost done with our break, and we're gonna get to the summit. Eventually we'll get there. So like I said, this last mile is definitely different. So but we'll check in at the top, so we'll see you there. So we made it, 2.5 hours. We made it to the top of McAfee's Knob, but look at that view. Absolutely spectacular. So we'll check back in at sunset, and we're gonna do some light painting up here tonight. So what do you think, Jazz? Pretty cool? All right. She's a woman with a few words today, so she's so taken away by this view. So, but we'll check back in here shortly. So we're doing a check-in. The time is 6:09. Sunset's about 6:25. So we're still waiting, but man, this light is getting amazing. And I cannot wait for a lot of color in the sky. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. We'll see. The clouds are a little thick, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So we'll check back in once it gets dark. All right, so we finally got the sun to go down, and this is a friend of mine. His name is Tim Lewis. This guy right here, he's an ultra runner, right? Is that what you ultra run? So instead of hiking mountains and trails, this guy runs them. So recently this year, he made his 500th ascent in July, right? So what number are you up to now?
517.
517 times this guy has ran.
Did it this morning too.
And he did it sunrise this morning, and now he's back up here for sunset. So we're hoping to invited him up here. I was hoping we would get the chance to meet up and do some white painting. So here we are. So that's what we're doing. I've just got to wait a little bit longer. It's 7 o'clock right now. Probably about 7:20, I would imagine. It will be a little bit, obviously more dark, so we can do some light painting. So we'll check back in when we do some light painting. All right, so it's finally dark enough. I'm gonna do some light painting. I'm using the glitter stick from Light Painting Brushes, the universal connector, and then the Light Excursion RGB flashlight. So I'm gonna go out on the rocks out there. Technically it's called the knob, and spin some spirals. So we'll see what we get. Let's do this. him right here. This being his 517th ascent to the top of McAfee's Knob. We're going to attempt to put him out there on McAfee's Knob. And I'm going to do the thing that I'm the worst at, and that's draw in the air. I'm going to draw 517. So I've got to remember that where you're looking at the camera, I've got to do it backwards. So you've got to start your 5 right here, 1 in the middle, 7, and do each number backwards. So let's see if we can pull it off. All right, so that's a wrap. McAfee's Knob, we had an epic sunset, an airplane that flew eye level that was super, super cool.
Happened this morning too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
This guy came up here for sunrise and he came up here for sunset. So just a trooper. Really appreciate you coming up, spending the time up here tonight. So it was fun. Got some light painting, and thank you, Jazmyn. You're a trooper. Now we've got to hike down this mountain. It's 3.9 miles back to the parking lot, but that's a wrap. So enjoyed this adventure. It was a great adventure. So really appreciative to have these opportunities. So what do we tell them, Jazmyn?
Get out there and light paint.
Now get out there and light paint. You gotta say it with more enthusiasm than that. Come on.
Get out there and light paint.
What do we tell them, Tim?
Get out there and light paint.
Now get out there and light paint. All right, that's a wrap. See you guys.